Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Are They Evil or Just Misguided? Okay, and first off, I'm not anybody's, judge of their entire soul, and so, don't take whatever we find out in the reading here as judge and jury on someone's soul, okay? But we are going to get the truth, and it is important to know that, right? Because if somebody, the issue is intention, right? If they intentionally are doing something to you with the intention of hurting you, that's a much different energy than someone who's just a little misguided, that doesn't know quite what they're doing and maybe could change or learn over time, okay? So we are going to go ahead and get into it. And this is not one of those readings if you're like a love and light person and you need everything to be love and light. This may not be the reading for you, okay? Because I do like to tell it like it is. I think you guys know. And just a couple announcements before we start. So if you want to follow me on OnlyFans, there's a link below to my OnlyFans page. And I am doing 18 plus readings over there, because we can say whatever we want, we can do whatever we want, and we can have a lot of fun. So if you'd like to check out my profile, it is free to subscribe, and I do have some freebies on there as well too, just some freebie 18 plus videos I put up there. So go ahead and check that out. And for those of you that would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are in my description box below. And I am doing a lot more on TikTok when I have time. I'm putting more videos up there. And I actually heard on TikTok they're going to have a 10-minute limit on videos. I wonder when that will take effect, because right now you can only do up to 3 minutes. Okay, but interesting anyway. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, details for how to request one are in the description box below. I love doing your personal readings, and I love interacting with people after the personal readings as well, to see how it was for someone, how it felt, and just how it went, okay? And I do love it when people follow up with me too, with things that have happened. It is really cool. You might be asking, what is this right here? This is an initial bag where I'm going to be pulling initials at the end of every pile to verify your reading. And finally, for those of you that would like to check out my other channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, I do have another YouTube channel that is more like about spiritual development and less about maybe like romance or pleasures, okay? I mean, it is a very pleasurable channel too, but anyway, if you'd like to join me there, you can join me on that channel, and there's a link to that channel in the description box below too. And what else? I think that's about it, you guys. I think that is about it. I just have to show you guys what I have here. I have almond milk and I have my water. I have 2 beverages today. I am double fisting it because my throat is I'm not getting sick or anything. I'm just, I use my voice a lot, so I have to take care of it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the piles. We have pile number 1, which is the orange tea light. Pile number 2, which is the purple tea light. And pile number 3, which is the yellow tea light. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Take in what you'd like more of, release what you don't want, okay? And think about what color comes to mind today. Is it orange? Is it purple? Is it yellow? What are you feeling today, okay? And you can go directly to the description box below to click on the timestamp, and you are welcome to watch more than one pile too, especially if there are multiple people that you want to watch for. And this doesn't just have to be for a romantic partner either. This could be for a friend or a coworker as well, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. I'm going to put the other piles aside, okay? And we are going to get it popping, all right? So let's do it. Clear the energy. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange tea light, and today's reading is called Are They Evil or Just Misguided? Okay, we're going to take a look at your person, your situation. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a coworker or a friend. And we will be having an extended reading as well. For those of you that would like to join me on Vimeo, there's a link to my Vimeo channel below. And we will be getting initials at the end of the reading as well to verify your reading. So do stick around. Pile number 1, let's go ahead and channel in the energies here. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number 1s who come here today seeking your very important guidance, please, Spirit. If you can give me some channeled messages. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing that scene in a movie when a girl kind of comes out of the water and she's sort of like dripping with water. It's like a very sexy part of a movie, you know, some of those like teenager like movies where it's like, wow, whose mom is that? You know what I mean? Or you guys know what I mean. Stacy's mom has got it going on. All right, pile number 1. But I'm just seeing that like somebody looking really hot and coming out of the water or out of a pool. It's kind of like a Baywatch vibe a little bit here. What was that guy's name who was in Baywatch? Ted whatever? I forget his name. Anyway, all of this, you tell me, pile number 1, if any of this resonates for you. But Spirit just likes to show me a little bit of everything here. I just heard Grey Poupon as like a mustard. Maybe you want to use mustard or you like mustard seed. Or do you guys remember that channel? Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon, pile number 1, from back in the day? So civilized, right? Maybe we have some British people here because that commercial always sounded very British to me. And I feel like you guys have like an unbeatable spirit, pile number 1. And I feel like not many people can bring you down at all. And I like that about you, okay? You guys may also have kind of a temptress or tempter kind of energy about you as well. Like very friendly and engaging, but also like very like, you know, sexual or cute at the same time. Pile number 1, let's see what else Spirit is wanting to give to me. I'm seeing that whole thing, you know, when someone's wearing black long sleeves and it's like a bell sleeve and they're doing like this thing with their hands and they're doing some type of, maybe someone's doing spell work with their hands or does some sort of, I don't know, hypnosis or Reiki. I'm not sure. What do you got going on, pile number 1? Maybe you just like to talk with your hands a lot and people tell you that and they're like, you know, it's a little confusing, but we like it. Anyway, pile number 1. Okay. Okay, Spirit was just telling me bologna. Maybe you had a bologna sandwich or you say bologna or someone said like bologna. Like that kind of means, as a word, kind of means like, yeah, right, you know, type of thing. Like you're not telling me the truth. Yeah, right, bologna. Okay. What else for pile number 1, Spirit? Okay, I just heard spending my days wasting away kind of thing. Or I've been saving all my love for you. Do you guys know that song? I've been spending all my love for you. I can't sing. Right? Do you guys know that song? Wasting away through the day, like spending all my love for you type of thing. Okay, maybe it will have to do with your message, pile number 1. I also feel like, you know, I don't know if you guys were like, for Halloween, you were like an angel one year and you looked really pretty and you had like gold or a gold halo. But I am seeing like a heaven, like a scene from heaven. You know what I mean? Or like what usually heaven is depicted like something very beautiful with white and gold. Somebody could have tried decorating like that or making a room like that. Also, I feel like, you know, whenever I see that too, I think of ancestors as well, wanting to keep close to you, pile number 1. Okay, someone is showing me like a train, you know, like those train sets that you would get as a little kid and like something going around and around there. Maybe going around in circles or trains has something to do with your pile. Pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and give it a damn rest, okay? Also, I feel like for those of you that have like a barbell for a piercing, maybe you're thinking about getting a different one or you're thinking about getting a different piece of body jewelry is also what I'm feeling. Like maybe upgrading your body jewelry or changing it or trying something different. I'm specifically seeing like a barbell with 2 stars on it, all right? Or having some type of thing like that. Pile number one, okay, I'm also getting the word Davis. Davis. Is Davis County, is that a place? But anyway, I'm getting the word Davis as well. It may be part of a first name or last name, but let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number one. Are they easy? I almost said, are they easy or just misguided? All right. Anyway, are they evil or just misguided? Six of Cups. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like this is you guys just kind of like, hey, I'm just chilling. I'm just kind of saving all my love for you and kind of sitting around and looking at things and wondering. I mean, I feel like you guys have that indomitable spirit that I spoke about. But for whatever reason, maybe you're feeling a little more nostalgic or reflective. Maybe it's that time of year when you kind of feel that way. For those of you that like lost a family member around this time of year or lost someone special in your life around this time of year, I feel like, you know, you've just been kind of chilling, okay? Also, I feel like they're kind of chilling too, whoever you're dealing with. Okay, not too chill. Five of Wands, never mind, spoke too soon. I feel like you're trying to chill though, pile number one. I feel like you're trying to chill and have a nice life. I feel like you've kind of had to fight to get to where you are today. And like, I'm just getting this. You may not have the best house or the greatest house on the block, but you like what you have. You're happy with what you have. For those of you that have children, like you're proud of your children or you're proud of what you've built in your life. And, you know, even if other people have more, I feel like you guys are okay with that. All right. Like you're not pressed by it. And I do feel like there's someone in your life who's always like they're the opposite to you. I feel like they're always kind of looking at what other people are doing to see if like they're doing better. Kind of like looking at other people, wondering like, why do they have like, you know, kind of envy or jealousy or something like that, like kind of looking back. And yeah, I feel like so I feel like there's one person in your life like that. It may be a friend. All right. I also feel like there is someone here who feels very misguided right now in your life. Okay. And I feel like maybe you guys are trying to help this person or you're trying to, but they're not really listening. They're being very stubborn. They're not, it's like they don't really want to, you know, they don't really want to quote unquote hear it. And they're like, I'm going to do it my way. All right. And I feel like you guys are just kind of like, well, fine then. But I mean, maybe not well, fine then, because I do feel like you're trying to kind of, or maybe somebody is feeling like you're misguided and they're trying to show you the right way. And you're like, hey, I've been doing this myself for a really long time here and I know what I'm doing. Okay. I do feel there's some of that going on around you, pile number one. And, you know, I also feel like there's someone here in your relationship as well, where you're kind of like, we could have all of this together, or our lives could be like this together, but they have a different idea than you, and they're going after, they have different values than you, or they're going after different things than you're going after in life, is kind of what I'm feeling here. And some of you guys may have up to 3 people in your life right now, maybe even 4. One who is trying to tell you like, hey, I think you should do this or do that. And you're like, stop, you know, getting all up in my energy type of thing. You may have 3 or 4 people right now, like a couple of friends, and then someone else here, maybe a man is what I'm seeing. Okay. We have here 9 of Cups. Well, there may be multiple people that show up in this reading. That's why we're going to get initials at the end of the reading so that you can verify like who is this and who are all these people. Okay. I feel like there is somebody who likes your pound cake, pile number one, you know, like your pound cake, your booty, your benevolent booty, pile number one. I do feel like, I mean, it could be when you go into a store and someone like flirts with you and you know that they're flirting with you and looking at your butt or looking at what you got going on and you're trying to get your shopping done or get your work done and they're like looking at your booty, okay? It may even be like a boss as well, although I'm just getting more of like a you stop in somewhere and someone kind of like gives you the old up and down, how's that booty doing kind of thing. I don't feel like that person is evil. I just think that they're a big flirt or that they're a little bit, they're just a little bit cheeky is what I feel like, pile number one. This could also be someone that you ran into or someone flirted with you or wanted to date you. But I just feel like you guys are like, were some of you wearing a shirt that was like solid colored, but then the sleeves were see-through sleeves? Do you guys know what I mean? Like those kind of like mesh see-through sleeves? Or were you wearing a green top with yellow sleeves as well, like different colored sleeves? Anyway, I feel like it's more like a mesh thing. But I feel like someone was definitely checking you out, but I don't think that person really meant any harm. I don't feel like they're evil. Okay, I knew this card was going to come up, and pile number one. Okay. Do you have somebody in your life who, here's what I'm getting. I mean, okay, so maybe there's an envious friend who's trying to tell you, like, this is the way you should live your life. I think you're fine with the way you live your own life, pile number one. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart or water in your chart. I mean, I think you just don't like other people. Like, you don't tell other people what to do, so you don't want other people to tell you what to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like there are some misguided people around you who think you're misguided, but you're actually fine. And they're just wanting you to be like them. Okay, there's also someone that you see on a daily basis that kind of gives you maybe it's a little creepy, like a little bit like, stop staring at my booty, dude, but, or girl, or whatever, stop looking at my package, or whatever's going on, and I feel like you can feel their eyes on you and you're like, but I don't really feel that's an evil energy per se. It's just kind of like a cheeky, flirty influence. Okay. However, is there someone in your life, like I think you've built, whatever you have for your house or whatever you have for your life or wherever you live. I mean, I feel like you take really good care of yourself. You're a very modest person, pile number one, or you're happy with what you have, like I said. And, you guys have a flair for like making things look pretty or looking good or decorating, maybe for some of you here too. But no matter what you have, like you make it look nice or you make it look good, but you don't like people kind of like telling you like what you should be doing or making you feel weird for what you have, okay? I do feel like there is someone who is in your life with this Five of Pentacles who is more along the evil spectrum, okay? These other people, I'm just feeling like they're annoying, or there could be a friend that is kind of leaving your life that was along those lines of kind of being that way as well too. But I feel like that's less prevalent here. I feel like what's really, Spirit is really drawing I'm also getting the Greek Orthodox Church. Do any of you belong to that, or do you know someone that's Greek, or what's going on with that? Okay. I also feel like someone here could have like an old school like radio, or they're really into speakers or whatever. Okay. Here's what I'm getting. I feel like there is somebody here, and it could be a man or a woman, depending on like what gender you like or what you're into, who is around you, and maybe a romantic type of a sense, okay? I'm seeing the letter A, H here too, A or H, first name, last name, you or them. And I feel like what they're trying to sell to you is that they're going through a hard time and that they need to borrow money, okay? And this may not be a boyfriend, it may be just somebody, a family member, but who in your life is trying to leech off of you or borrow money from you? Who is that? Because there's somebody here who's showing themselves as being down on their luck and is wanting to, you know, wanting you to give what you have. It could be other things too, right? It doesn't have to be money. It could be, you know, like, feel sorry for me, I'm down on my luck, like, let me hang around you or sleep with you, or, you know, get what I can from you because I'm going through a rough time and you're a nice person. I feel you are a very nice person, pile number one. Has anybody ever told you that you look like a movie star or something? I feel like some of you here could look like Julia Roberts. Do you know who that is? But she's a Scorpio, actually, I believe. But I feel like there is somebody who is currently or trying to leech off you, and they are acting like, you know, they've been really hard done by life. Maybe they lost their job or whatever. And I mean, I think they have, quote unquote, been hard done by life a little bit, but I also feel like they've had opportunities to make something better of themselves. They just didn't, and they were like, fuck the system or whatever, you know, and fine, fuck it, like, whatever. Not everyone has to love the system, but I feel like they kind of expect you to pick up the slack for them, pile number one, which is where I'm having an issue with that. And it does feel a little evil to me. Like, this person is like, what can I get from you? Okay. We have reunion and soul ties here. So I do feel like there's someone that you're thinking about that you've been like waiting or to see them again or to have a reunion with them. It may be a completely different person than this more like evil person that I was seeing here. It could be a family member too, like a brother or sister or someone that you tried to help, okay? But I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of waiting for someone to kind of come around here. We have decisions, okay? And I do think that there are people, like I said, in your life who are trying to tell you how you should be living your life or what way you should be going. And I also feel like, you know, there are people who it's like they try to tell you, like, you should be on this path, right? And they may confuse you a little bit at times, although I don't feel like you're confused anymore. I feel like you're going to do what you're going to do. But I feel at one time, maybe they were very confusing to you. Like, and that can feel kind of evil because it's like, okay, I knew what I was doing. And then all these people are trying to tell me like, no, go this way or do that. Okay. But again, it's about making clear decisions here. We have fate. This is a destined partnership, okay? This person who checks you out when you're out and about, or maybe somebody you went on a date recently as well, who was really like looking at your boobs or your butt or just looking you up and down in general here. This person thinks that you guys are a destined partnership, and they might be very insistent on kind of making that known to you. They might be a little too persistent or a little too much at times. We have the Phoenix. Yeah, I mentioned how you guys have that indomitable spirit and no one can hold you down. And here you guys are showing up in your reading. We have a new phase, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind in the Phoenix, okay? There could be someone here. I mean, I feel like you are a person who's risen from the ashes, pile number one. And because of that, you may have a way of attracting leeches or losers, okay? There could be someone here who is trying to rekindle something with you or get back in your energy again because they want something, okay? Trying to like get back into telling you like it's fate and that you guys were meant to be together, or just being moochy, I feel like, pile number one. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stand, okay? Yeah, I do feel like there's someone here that, you know, maybe is treating you a little bit like an option, or it feels like maybe they just kind of like want you for your body, pile number one, okay? I mean, it's fine. Like, people can be unconventional as long as they're upfront with people and say like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, you know? I do think there may be someone here that like told you, hey, this is what I'm looking for, right? But I also feel like all these people, like maybe one or two, three people in your life who are constantly putting so many options in front of you, like you could do this or you could do that, or here you could do this, and you're like, hey, I'm happy, like I'm good with where I'm at, like I don't need everybody up in my damn business, you know what I mean? We have here, the timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, so somebody that you felt like you were destined to be with, maybe in a partnership, is saying the timing just wasn't right for us, okay? And let's get what else we have here. We have the King of Wands, okay? And you know, this whole person here that's like, the timing wasn't right for us. It was fate, though, that we met each other. I feel like you two had a really good time with each other. I feel like it might have been both of you might have, I'm speaking about a lot of different things here, pile number one. So I hope you can follow me because I'm getting it like another thing here, okay? And we're going to get initials to verify everything, but I feel like there was someone that you had like a rip-roaring good time with, and you know, they could have had a big one. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? Or you guys were just like, yeah, you know, and they were like, yeah. And I feel like you guys were like, yeah, together. And I don't feel like there was any bad intention there. I just feel like you guys both enjoyed it a lot. You had a lot of fun. But maybe you guys both thought it was like a destined partnership, but it was just kind of a hookup type of a thing. But I feel like you had a good time. They had a good time. I mean, maybe someone here was a little misguided, thinking that, wow, this is a destined partnership, you know? Like, I feel both of you maybe were just so excited about the connection that you were like, heck yeah. You know, we could have Sagittarius energy here with the King of Wands, but I feel like you both were kind of just like letting it all hang loose, and maybe you both were like so excited that you're like, yeah, it's destined. Like, we have so much fun together. We're so like naughty together. But I feel like that's more of you or them just being kind of like misguided, okay? Like, it was more of a one night stand. I'm not getting like an evil energy there. All right, here we go. This person, however, the one who leeches off you or tries to borrow money from you, tries to get back together with you, or a family member that tries to borrow money from you, I feel like they are truly evil, though. Pile number one, okay? And I mean, I don't mean to like judge someone's soul here, but I feel like they're like the boy or girl who cried wolf. You know what I mean? It's like people that act like martyry or really sad, and then they're like crying, and then they look up at you to see how you're reacting to their tears. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of an act, okay? And with the Eight of Swords here, I feel like this person tried to pull the wool over your eyes at times, and maybe in the past they did. But with this Phoenix energy, I feel like you guys are really starting to see this whole thing for what it was or what it is, okay? We have here butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, for some of you here, this situation is no longer a part of your life and you're better for it, okay? And I feel like you guys have made a lot of changes. You may have let in the past a lot of people misguide you by telling you do this or do that, and then getting confused with all the decisions and people getting all up in your business, okay? But I feel like you guys actually, your energy is like, don't bother me, I won't bother you. Like, don't get on me, I won't get on you type of energy. And some of you may have transcended this moocher situation over here. We have leg, stepping into a new experience. Okay, I do feel like you guys may be crushing on someone right now. And maybe they're out of town for work, or maybe you're long distance, or maybe you're just thinking about them or being nostalgic. But I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, you're stepping into a new experience, pile number one, and you're going to experience changes for the better in your life, okay? We have here bridge. I love it. Successfully overcoming a problem. Ooh, oh my God. And did I mentioned the train. This to me looks like this bridge looks like one of those orange trains. You know what I mean? I was mentioning that in your guys' beginning of your reading. I do feel like you guys have, and look at the track there, that big track going in a circle, like the train track, okay? I do feel like you guys have gotten over this kind of confusion, or you will be getting over it and stepping into something new here. We have June, or the month of June, okay? Something could have happened in the month of June, or someone was born in the month of June. June birthdays are Gemini or Cancer, okay? Someone may know someone with the name June as well. But I feel like this person who's always wanting more and more and more from you, I feel like your spirit guides are coming through and telling you, like, stop giving this person, you know, giving them all of your like blessings and all of your energy. They waste it. You know what I mean? I feel like your spirit guides are like, for those of you that are still around this energy, I feel like your spirit guides are very upset with the amount of attention or money or just every good thing that you've given this person, when they are just trying to like leech off of you, you know, is what I'm getting. And this person could have a birthday in the month of June as well. We have here consciousness. Yeah, I feel like you guys are pretty much good. I mean, there may be somebody here who's trying to play off your guilt. I feel like for the most part, you're picking your own path though. And I feel like some of you are already very conscious of all this stuff, or you've already been working on it, okay? And we have here happiness. Yeah, the 9 of Cups and happiness. So I think this is addressing this situation over here where you guys had like, I don't know, maybe it was a fateful hookup or a run-in. Maybe some of you are still stuck on this person and you're wanting a reunion with them. Okay, and you're wondering, like, are they just sort of like stringing me along here, or could this thing ever happen? I don't feel like there's really anything evil here. I just think you guys both got kind of carried away in the moment. You know, listen to it was the heat of the moment reading. Did you guys listen to that? I just posted it anyway. I mean, I feel like for the time being, you guys had a lot of fun together and enjoyed one another. I mean, maybe somebody went a little too far here, exaggerating what could actually happen in the future with this is a destined partnership, and then the timing wasn't right for us. Maybe someone kind of turned the energy around on you here, pile number 1, and that can feel like evil, you know, like someone got what they wanted, happiness, and then took off. Okay, my apologies if that happened, beautiful pile number 1s. And maybe this person even said to you, like, my apologies or whatever, because I don't usually say that, pile number 1, but maybe it didn't feel the most sincere to you at the time when they told you that. But I'm not getting like an evil vibe. I just think there was an energy of getting carried away and caught up in the moment and kind of going crazy and over exaggerating things, okay? I mean, if you were balls deep into this situation, pile number 1, and you guys were planning on, you know, moving in together, then that's a whole other arena. But if this is someone that you had a really firecracker type of a connection with, and you guys were both having a good time, and it's kind of like Wheel of Fortune energy. Like, we don't really know where it's going to go, but it feels destined, but it also, you know, that type of thing. Pile number 1. We have buffalo and zebra, okay? I feel like you guys are the buffalo. I feel like you guys have you're very resourceful. You've had to deal with a lot of change in your life. You've had to deal with, you know, the rug being pulled out from you multiple times. I feel like security is really important to you right now, like security from the storm and feeling like you have what you need. And that may cause some moochers to kind of be around you, like this zebra energy, like someone looking all cute and kind of like camouflaging themselves with their stripes and looking all cute at you, you know, telling you what you want to hear type of energy, seeing what they can kind of get from you, okay? I feel like you guys know though, you know, or you are starting to know. You're conscious of this, and I do feel you're a very resourceful person, pile number one, so it may attract people who look good but are users. You know what I mean? I feel like this person too, this evil person does have a way of kind of getting, they maybe in the past had a way of getting what they wanted from you, or using like their cuteness or their charm to appeal to you, and then also playing on like guilt, okay, or like poor me type of energy. We have Venus. Wow, I feel like this is you guys. And I mean, people trying to tell you what to do with your life or what direction to go, probably because they felt jealous at times. I'm getting like a name like Caitlin, or K names, C names. There's a B here as well. I also see a G, all right? But I feel like you guys are really cute and pretty, you know, all the things, pile number one. I feel like you guys are like, stop it, you know, stop it, Natalie. But I mean, I feel like ever since you were 16 years old, people have kind of tried to tell you what to do with your life. And I feel like you've always been annoyed by that. And it's always like, you come across as being like very deep or soft, pretty, loving. You may have Venus heavy in your chart, like, you know, Libra, Taurus type of energy. But, you know, underneath that, there's a really tough cookie or a really tough dude or whoever you are watching this. And people underestimate that about you and try to tell you where to go or what to do. And I feel like they've been doing that to you since you were a teenager. But I feel like you guys are like, no more. I'm out of that, okay? Water. We have water here. And yeah, I do feel this is coming out on this situation with this evil one over here. I do feel like this person plays on your emotions, like your attention and your emotions. And for whatever reason, maybe because you have the heart of a phoenix, pile number one, so you genuinely like want to help people or be there for them because your chips have been down before, or you've had things happen to you that haven't always been easy, especially with like certain issues in your life, maybe money or other things. And so I feel like you guys do really want to help, or you really do have a heart of gold. But I also feel like some of you are in a phase in your life right now where you really need to just like not be doing a bunch of things for other people, just enjoying where you're at is what I'm getting. Having fun, being creative, having a nice environment around you, okay? We have the witch's cottage and security. Yep, I mentioned that with the buffalo and how like security is very important to you. Some of you may have Scorpio with like Taurus in your chart, but nonetheless, security is really important to you. And having like, and the witch's cottage, it's not like the biggest house on the street. It's not the craziest, most wildest apartment ever, but it's cute. It's cute. It's got style. It's got flavor. It shines like you. And your little cute area or your little cute thing that you have going on that is yours and yours alone, okay? And I do feel like that evil person, leech person, may try to come and stay with you or live with you or crash with you at times. And I feel like they leech off of you because you do have a way of having magic, abundance, and security around you. I feel like pile number one, because you're a grateful person, you're a humble person, and you've really got a good heart. You know what I mean? So you have this energy around you. And I feel like it's very appealing to people, but, you know, people should not be leeching off you at all, pile number one, because, you know, you've had to work to get to where you are today, okay? Like they want a piece of your security, okay? Or they want to try to find a way to kind of hone in on that, all right? But, I mean, it's yours and yours alone, pile number one. Just be happy in your own space. Enjoy your life. If you have children, enjoy your children. Enjoy your flowers. Enjoy your pretty bright shirt that you're wearing. Enjoy your, you know, beautiful makeup, or enjoy your athletic body. Like whatever you got going on, pile number one, just enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get initials. Initials, please, for my beautiful pile number ones. Initials. Okay, we have an O. Oh, orgasm. No, I'm just kidding. Pile number one. We have I. Oh my God, if we get a U and we have IOU, yeah, somebody that owes you money, I'll scream for the top of my lungs, okay? We have I, we have P, and we have E, okay? Pedro, I feel like for short could be here too, like a Pedro name. Period, like if we had a D, like, you know, and that's on point, period. We have the N here, no. I feel like your guys are like, no more to this person. Nope. Nope, it's literally there. Nope. I feel like your guys are like, nope, nope, not today with this person, okay? We have a B. Yeah, I mentioned B's earlier. Ben, the name Ben is here. Okay. Bon, Bonnie or Bon, Bon Bon. Peb, P-E-B. What's that? We have here, I'm feeling like Johnny Depp or something. It's that June type of energy. Philippe could also be a name here. Philippe. Yeah. I'm also getting a name like Fiona or something like that. Maybe somebody like Shrek, Fiona. We have an L here. Leo, Leo. So a Leo is, or a Leon or a Leo is showing up here too in your guys' reading to talk about someone here being a user, okay? I feel there is someone here that is a user, all right? Pope, or Pope. I feel like someone thinks they're as important as the Pope. There's the U, I-O-U, somebody that owes you, okay? And they're like, oh, I'm on the up and up, I promise. Like, things are gonna get better for me. Things are flipping around, flip, right? But then they flip on you and they don't pay you back. I'm like, what are they? The Tindler, swindler over here? Pile number one, what's going on with this person? They need to get out of here. Does some of you have an EpiPen? An EpiPen because you have allergic reactions, or maybe one of your kids does if you have kids, okay? Let's get more here. Bo could be here too, the name Bo. Okay. I also feel like 4, but we're missing the R. We have G, gone. It's like someone tells you, oh, I'm on the up and up, things are changing, and then they're gone, okay? Gone. And I feel like Spirit wants this person gone from your life, or if they're already gone, they're like, good for you. We have fun, okay? I mean, I feel like with this person here, with the King of Wands, where you had a good old time, that was fun. I don't think it was evil. I just think it was kind of fun. I mean, it depends on how far it went, you know? If they're like, hey, like send me all your passport information and then come and meet me in this country on XYZ date, and then they start, you know, emptying your bank account, then then I would say no. You know, we have Big, B-I-G, Big, Mr. Big. All right, pile number one. We have Z. Okay, we have Gun here, or Gunner could be a name. Someone just flips the script at different times. Puff, puff, pass, right? Puff, 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 give. I feel like the other person doesn't give though. We have an R, okay? I feel like someone just is fluff. You know what I mean? They're just a big fluffer in a way. And I feel like you always have to be the elder one here, pile number one. Like it's up to you to be the elder one. We have pub. Someone could be into drinking or like doing that a lot. All right. Let's see, we have Fig, F-I-G, like somebody here could be into figs, or I feel like I wanted to say Fergie as like a name. Yeah. Ugly, is ugly here? No, we're missing the Y, but you know what? It might as well be. I feel like this person's actually kind of ugly and you're like, ugh, you know, when you think of it. We have Gulp, G-U-L-P. Maybe some of you are like, yep. I had to take a big old gulp of my water while I was listening to this, Natalie. I know how it is, pile number one. Rib, R-I-B, ribs or rib. I also feel like this person maybe like to eat a lot and would like eat up all your food as well, like that type of thing. I just feel they're that kind of a person, you know? And I do feel fini, like spirit wants you to be finished with this situation. For those of you that aren't already, we have pie, we have ribs, we have pie. Yeah, they could have sent, this person could have sent you a letter or a communication is also what I'm getting. But they have a big fat IOU to you, pile number one. And the thing is they don't ever pay it back. You know, they treat you like you're a piggy bank or like you're gonna do everything for them, okay? Which is, you know, no thank you, all right? So for those of you that would like to go to the extended reading with me, we are going to get deeper into your messages, beautiful pile number one, if you'd like to join me there, and we will go deeper. Okay, my darlings, I hope to see you again soon. What a reading. Your guys' reading had quite a mix of different people in it. But again, I just felt like more like it was that one that really was feeling evil to me, okay? So take care, my beautiful pile number ones. Not to say that the misguided ones can't hurt us or make us feel like crap. It's just that maybe they're not evil. You know what I'm saying? Take care, pile number one. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to pile number two. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the purple tea light, and today's reading is called, Are They Evil or Just Misguided? Okay, and we're going to find out. Again, I'm not the judge and jury on anyone's soul, like I said in the beginning of the reading, but we're just going to get some information here, and we will be getting initials at the end of your reading to verify, okay? There may be multiple people that come up into this reading. Pile number one had quite a few showing up. And for those of you that would like to go deeper into this reading, we will be having an extended reading, and you can follow me to my Vimeo channel. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number twos who come here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium here between you and pile number two. Okay, Spirit is saying Florida to me. I'm also getting the energy like somebody like sitting funny on their chair and their butt hurting or like scooting in. I'm feeling Florida as a state or something that came up in conversation. It could even be like a news article or something you saw. Something about an alligator. I'm also, maybe you were talking about that with someone. Pile number two, what else here? Okay, Spirit just told me megaphone. So maybe someone's talking really loudly and you're like, God, be quiet. Megaphone, okay? Also, I feel like megaphone, like a cell phone, like someone has like a lot of different things on their cell phone and is like knows so much about cell phones and is like so into it. Who is that? Pile number two. Let's see what else I can get here. Okay, I just got the name Esther. Could be someone in your family or the e-names in general. I just heard someone owes you an explanation, pile number two, so maybe that's why you're here. I just heard now you need to face me, okay? So maybe something going on with that we'll find in your reading, pile number two. Okay, I just heard liberty, like liberty and justice for all, or the Statue of Liberty. Maybe you saw that recently or you were talking about it, but the statue, or just the word liberty in general, but then the Statue of Liberty too. I feel like, did someone here talk about like, you know how mimes like on the street will stand there in like a pose for a really long time, or like someone pretending to be the Statue of Liberty being like, I can stand there for a long time. I don't know, that's just what I'm getting, pile number one or two. Maybe that happened when you were a kid or something, and your parents were like, lower your voice and try to be still. Anyway, I feel like adults are much more in like, they'll just put like an iPad or a cell phone in front of you, but they'll let their children run a little more rampant. But back in the day, parents would be like, you know, shut up, the adults are talking, that type of thing. which I think kind of created a generation of ADHD, in my opinion, pile number 2. Anyway, I'm going off on a whole tangent. I just heard the sun is on us today. I feel like, you know, someone is getting a little bit of sunlight today, or maybe you did just something about that feeling good, or closing your eyes and kind of like taking it in and feeling it. What else for pile number? Okay, Spirit is telling me Leo as well, so we could have that. Okay, I also heard forcing it down. Maybe your parents tried to tell you to force your food down when you were younger. Like, I'm not making you something else, you better eat that. Like, or maybe you hated the school lunches and you're like, I had to really force that down. Or maybe you just didn't like swallowing that much when you were younger, pile number 2. I mean, is there any like weird things where you could have like trouble swallowing or chewing the food all the way, pile number 2? Anyway, I'm just like something in an energy of having to force something down. Or maybe some of you recently took like a big pill, or you had to take some type of medicine that you had to kind of like force down. Anyway, pile number 2, let's get into your reading, okay? Are they evil or just misguided? 2 of Wands. Oh, look at that. They're on a phone and they're looking at the phone. All right. Interesting. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Well, that's Leo in the tarot, and here he or she is showing up right away in your reading, fire sign energy. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I'm not getting swayed one way or the other yet. I'm just observing here, pile number 2. Maybe you're doing that too. Like, you're not getting swayed one way or another. I feel like some of you may be talking to someone new or getting to know a person. Maybe you were online dating or talking. And I also feel like maybe when you were younger, there was a lot of people who tried to influence like how you thought, or tell you like, this is what you're supposed to learn. I feel like you guys may feel like that's downright evil when people try to like force their ideas on other people or tell other people what they should be thinking. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you guys like to observe things and then see how it goes, right? I'm getting like a Spanish name that starts with a Y and has like 2 S's in it, okay? Well, let's see what else I can get here. A, I see an A. Okay, I'm seeing SATs, or like the SATs or something like that. You know, when you take them, like SATs. Interesting. Okay. But I feel like you guys are very against that. Like, you prefer people to have an open mind and be able to, I mean, who wouldn't, right? It's like, who wouldn't? But sometimes when we're younger, we feel like things are forced on us that we don't really want. You know, some of you may be asking about a parent in this reading as well, or about someone from your childhood, but let's go ahead and get more info. We have the Magician. Yeah, you guys are very unique thinkers, and people may have, you know, observations about the way you live your life, or feel that you're not that approachable, or fear, well, it's funny I said fear, or fear that you're just going to like go live your own life no matter what. But I feel like some people maybe tried to put conditions on you, and so that's what you did anyway, which is fine. But I mean, I feel like you guys are determined to enjoy life the way that you want to enjoy it, okay? And you're here to create and have an open mind in whatever it is that you do. And I don't feel like you're trying to, there's an energy of observing. I feel like in general, you guys observe people's behavior and how they act, especially when they're around other people and no one's watching. You know, like, are they talking shit behind someone's back? Like a group of friends who's talking about another friend. I feel like that's something that you guys may pick up on as well. Some of you here may be very intuitive. Yeah, and I feel like some like society's very puritanical, and I feel like you guys aren't. Like you love the human body or the female body, and some of you here may be bisexual or have leanings that way too, and don't really want anyone to judge you for the way that you're living your life, okay? And also, some of you here may have gotten boob jobs or considered that as well, and like you're proud of it and you don't care, or you had some type of thing done to your body and you're like, I don't care, like I'm proud of who I am, okay? And as you should be, pile number 2, as you should be. I take no issue with that at all. I feel like there's been some people in your life who just literally took issue with the way that you were and tried to dump like whatever they wanted to on you. But now I feel like you guys are like, no way, okay? I also feel like there is a fire sign here. Could be a Knight of Wands or Leo that you're asking about. Like, what's their intention? Do they mean well? Just do they mean well in general? I feel like they're a little sloppy. You know what I mean? Like someone who's has kind of like, I feel like maybe they may have a little bit of a lazy type of energy to them, okay? Like I do feel there could be someone around you that has I'm getting the initial M as well, like someone who has kind of a lazy energy. For some of you, this could be your mother who had Leo in her chart or fire in her chart, who is kind of lazy, that liked to tell you how to live your life, or a father like that. But I feel like you're surpassing this person already. I'm seeing the energy of the Eiffel Tower. So maybe somebody here is into Paris, or there's the alligator that I was talking about earlier. Anyway, I feel like, well, the alligator to me is always like that mother energy. So I feel like there could be somebody here who was kind of maybe late, like somebody from your childhood that was kind of lazy themselves or kind of weak-willed themselves, but wanted to tell you how to think or live your life, okay? I'm not getting like an evil vibe from this person. I'm just getting like misguided and, you know, lazy, like trying to put all their hopes for the future onto you. You know how parents do that sometimes, okay? I'm not getting like a huge evil vibe also from this person, but also, well, we got a lot more reading to go. Also, I feel like for those of you that have met someone and you're wondering like, what's up with this person? Because, you know, they act interested, but they're not like making any like crazy out there type of moves. I'm also getting the country Jordan, or someone from the country Jordan or Middle East, all right, but particularly Jordan. And, or the name Jordan could be a thing here. But I feel like, you know, you guys are just like, I'm living my life. I mean, honestly, I feel like if they're going to go slow or be kind of lazy about things, I kind of feel like you guys don't care. Pile number 2, which means, you know what that means? Pile number 2, I like your energy, okay? But I do think you guys worry about what other people might say about you, maybe about, like it could be a friend, or it could be like a relative or somebody that watches what you do online or on social media or something, and maybe like feeling like there's people that like laugh at you or make fun of you at times, or like, look at so-and-so, like what are they, you know, like why do they think they can wear that, or why do they think they can write something like that? And it could be a couple, okay, like a man and a woman, a couple, okay, or a married couple. Do you guys know a married couple? And it's like a female friend of yours or a male friend of yours, or it could even be like a sister or a brother that's a married couple that you know. But I do feel like there is a couple here, a couple of people, but actually like a couple, you know what I mean? Like people that are together. And I feel like, you know, the woman she's not as audacious as you. She doesn't dress like you. She's frankly like a little bit homely, you know what I mean? And you're like va-va-voom, okay? Va-va-vixen, va-va-voom, okay? Or being like a huge stud or whatever. And I feel like I feel like her and her husband, or her and her male friend, or whoever that is, will look at your shit online and be like, what is she up to? Or why is she posting that? Or would you look at what she put? Or would you look at what he or she put, or he or she posted again? And I do feel like the spirit of what they're doing is, we're going to get more into the reading, pile number 2. I'm not liking it. I will just tell you that right out the gate. I'm not liking that energy at all. Okay. And I feel like for the most part, you may even know, but you don't care, or you're just ignoring it. Okay. But we have truth and expression. Yeah. So people that like will be like, yeah, you go girl, or whatever, about whatever you're wearing, or like be like, yeah, like thumbs up, you go girl, or like, and then they're sitting behind in the background, like thinking like that you look dumb, or just talking shit, pile number 2. Okay. The thing is people who can't express themselves truthfully. Also, I feel there could be a masculine here that hides behind their truth. You know what I mean? Like they hide behind their truth and they don't really say what they're thinking, and they try to hide their expressions and how they feel about you, pile number 2. And I feel like if you look them in their eyes, though, they can't hide their eyes. If you look them in their eyes, you will know. We have union and integration, but it came out backwards. So I feel like whoever you met, or whoever's the fire sign that is kind of all up in your energy, or just someone that you might be talking to or getting to know here with the Ace of Swords, I feel like they're not really like in a rush to kind of, I mean, this is the most lazy Knight of Wands I've ever seen. Pile number 2, like they're not in a rush to kind of make anything happen, and they're just like chilling, I feel like, and they may pop up like a little birdie from time to time or something. I mean, I feel like they're interested in your like body, or they're interested in the way you are, or the way, but they just aren't really wanting, they're too lazy to have a union. You know what I mean? And that's what this truth could be about. But I feel like this truth is also about these 2 people here who are being like, you go girl or guy, or like encouraging you, but then laughing behind someone's back. We are going to verify it with initials, pile number 2, so you know who this is, all right? We have forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Fuck forgiveness, pile number 2. You guys, I told you this wasn't going to be a love and light reading. I don't think you guys give a damn about that, honestly. Like, I think you have better things to do with your mind and your time and your effort and your energy. I really, with the Magician and the Ace of Swords, I don't feel like you're sitting around crying in your glass of wine going, oh my God, did they forgive me? Did I forgive them? Like, whatever. It's kind of a moot point. I don't even know why it's here. We have self-indulgence, okay? And sometimes you may feel like you're being self-indulgent, pile number 2, and you may be thinking that you're like doing too much or whatever, or people may make you feel like you're being self-indulgent or you're being vain. You know what I mean? But what I think you need to do right now is focus on your self-worth, take your time to heal, and show appreciation for yourself, okay? And fuck the people who think that you should be some type of pious, you know, on your knees, licking everyone's butts, okay? Like, no way, not today, not tomorrow, okay? We have here the chaser. Ooh, you know, we have chaser in a codependent relationship and a fear of an abandonment issue, okay? And yeah, I feel like this is kind of you guys in the past. Like maybe you did try to please people, or you did try to, like you did try to make sure everyone was on the same page, or you wanted to make sure people liked you or respected you or whatever. I feel like the new you is more of like, you know, more sassy, pile number 2, which, you know, I mean, whatever. If people, being self-indulgent is actually, I mean, not to the point of complete narcissism, you know what I mean? But being self-indulgent is actually way better than being like a people-pleasing codependent. And I know, pile number 2, hey, you know, like, okay, I feel like some of you were raised around that energy though, like a mother or something who wanted you to be like she was, or kind of have her life, or a father even here too. But I feel like it's like you guys are getting rid of this energy, all right? I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay. Is there someone around you, pile number 2, who oftentimes doesn't have a whole lot of facial expressions and they don't show a whole lot of emotion and their face doesn't really change when they talk to people? I feel like, but their eyes kind of show that they're like predatory in a way. You know, people that have antisocial personality disorder or psychopathy have a tendency to have that kind of dead look in their eyes. You know what I mean? This whole, I knew exactly what I was doing and truth of expression. There is some evilness that has been around you before, pile number 2. I feel like there's these 2 petty bastards over here, this couple, whatever. I feel like the woman shows the husband the picture of you because would you look at what da-da-da is doing? And they're like, oh, ha, 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 that's messed up or whatever. But honestly, their husband is probably checking you out. You know what? You know, the gender roles could be reversed, but you guys know what I mean, okay? And I feel like what that person is doing is bordering on evil because they're, you know, they're like, go girl or go guy or yeah, thumbs up or whatever. And I feel that is evil. And people like that are just, they don't have any integrity, you know? Like, come and say that to my face, all right? Like, I don't know. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords and the Magician, you guys are like, come and say it to my face if you have something to say to me. And I agree 100%, okay? I also feel like there could have been a masculine energy in your life. We're going to find out more energy or more information here about who this is. Somebody who could have been on the spectrum for, and I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I'm not like, you know, I'm not over here like a psychologist trained in the DSM-5 or anything over here diagnosing people energetically that I've never met. Like, it's not a thing, pile number 2. But Spirit is saying someone here who doesn't have very many facial expressions when you talk to them. They may be very good looking, but they don't show a lot of expression in their face, okay? And Spirit is telling you this person knew exactly what they were doing. All right, Ace of Cups here. If you guys could see this card up close, you would be like, oh my God, all right? I mean, I feel like this person who's interested in you or who you've been hooking up with or who you've had a thing with, I mean, I think they're like, yeah, let's have a good time, you know? And you're like, hell yeah, you know? And you guys are just like, let's party and let's get tore up from the floor up. And I mean, I feel like they kind of egg you on to sort of be a little bit crazy at times too and just be wild or whatever. But I don't feel it's malicious. I feel it's just like, all right, we don't know what we're doing here. We're just going to kind of like free ball it. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2, you know what I mean? We have death. Okay. And we have scorpionic energy here. So I feel like you guys would rather, you know, take someone out into a field and slaughter them than forgive some of the people in your life. No, I don't know. Pile number 2. I don't know. But I mean, you're very cheeky. Here's the cheeks, the double cheeked. You're all cheeked up here. You guys are like, kiss my butt. You know, you're like, I'm going to live my life the way I want to. Don't tell me what to do. Like, kiss my booty. Okay. Kiss my booty hole. Just kidding. Pile number 2. You know what I mean? But I do feel like there is someone from your past, however, lurking in the background here that you maybe thought that you already conquered this situation or you cut this person out of your life. And maybe you did. For some of you, I feel this could be like a narcissistic parent or a sibling. Okay. And I feel like this energy, like you're like put a flag in it and you're like, it's dead, it's done, whatever, you know, but I do feel like this is just a confirmation from spirit saying this person is truly evil. There's like nothing there. If you have an amazing family, then, you know, this may not resonate for everyone, but I'm seeing an M here, okay? And I'm seeing E and V. So M to me, like I saw the M earlier, to me it was like mother or something like that. Okay, someone here could have a scorpionic mother type. But somebody who lies and keeps secrets and like never was going to be on your side from day one. I feel pile number 2, and I'm really sorry about that for those of you that had to deal with that type of energy, okay? And if you cut that out of your life, good for you, pile number 2, okay? You don't owe anyone anything on that, and spirit is just popping in to say, like, yeah, this person is a faceless dark soul here. You can see it on the card, and they had to get cut out of your life. It's up to you if you want to forgive some part of yourself for whatever happened and your part in it. If you're a child, then you don't need to forgive anything. But if this was a partner, I mean, maybe you have some self-forgiveness that you want to do there. But I don't even like that word. Like, it has nothing to do with this person. I prefer peace, okay, over everything. We have peacock. Be aware of great pride. Okay. I think people think that you are sometimes acting like a show off, pile number 2. And I feel like that's what these two jerks over here are saying. Like, peacocks are very beautiful. They have very amazing colors and feathers, and they stand out. Look at the purple peacock, you know, and the feathers and everything. I mean, I feel like for those of you that had a really tough childhood here with death, or went through a very tough relationship that was very abusive, I feel like you do need to focus on yourself. You do need to do your own. You need to be indulgent in yourself for sure, okay? But I feel like, again, you're ruffling some people's feathers over that. But pile number 2, you know, well-behaved men or women never made history, okay? We have here Rose. Romance is in the air. I feel like it's with this person over here who's up in your energy, okay? And we have the Ace of Cups, and they look like they're going wild. It's not like romantic, it's more like wild. But I feel like there is romance in the air, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of a little bit lazy on the uptake. Pile number 2, okay? And maybe you're wondering, like, are they... I don't feel like this person is evil, though. I just think they're kind of, you know, having a good time, checking things out, feeling your energy, feeling you up, you know, that type of thing. Pile number 2. We have Gong. Ooh, an exciting event. I like that. Go to more exciting events and have more fun and post more pictures and piss more people off. Pile number 2, because... you know, be yourself. You can't be anyone else. Everyone else is taken, as they say, all right? And some of you could have an exciting event coming up, and don't worry anything about whoever and what they have to say here. We have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Magician, I don't think you care, okay? Like, you're done being the chaser. You're done being people-pleasing or needing to make other people feel comfortable so you can't really be yourself. Like, you guys are done with that. You're like, I forgive myself for that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done. I'm taking care of myself going forward. And, you know, I'm death card. I'm bringing an end to this crap, okay? Comfort. We have comfort. This situation right here may feel kind of comfortable with this person, because it's like, are you guys really into like a long-term relationship right now? Or are you just kind of feeling yourself? Pile number 2. Anyway, whatever you're doing, I'm fine with it with this person right here. Also, I feel these two people over here, this couple or whoever this is, they got a little bit too comfortable, you know, being how they are is also what I feel, taking advantage of your good graces or your good nature. And even this person here too, this person who this got a little bit too comfortable being the way that you know, took advantage of your niceties or your comfort. Okay, I'm getting Libra energy here, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, we have movement. Movement. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like, I don't care about comfort anymore. I want movement. I don't care about making everyone else feel comfortable. I want new ideas. I want inspiration. I want to live my life the way I want to live it. I want movement in my life. If these people want to be petty ass losers, they can stay back in the past and be that, okay? You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Oh my God. Anyway, the owl. Yeah, people that observe you because they don't have enough guts to be who you are, so they just like to observe you because they have a stick up their butt and they're not ever going to like live the life that you live because they're too reserved and they are too cerebral and reserved. And I feel like you are also cerebral with the Ace of Swords, but you're more like, I'm living wild and free now, magician, okay? Creative, artistic ideas, creative new ideas, new ventures, okay? I feel like someone here is very stuffy, overly analytical or intellectual, and somehow thinking what you're doing is a affront to them. It's like, get your own life, okay? I knew exactly what I was doing. Not to pick on owls. I love owls, and if that's your totem or you love owls, then consider it a message that this owl is warning you about these people, okay? We have lizard here. I need to drain the old lizard. Number 2. Oh, the lizard with this person over here. I feel like this person, like the thing is they feel like relationships are like, they don't like a lot of expectations put on them, and they like to be able to come and go as they please. And they want to live like a bachelor or a bachelorette type of life. And they think that relationships maybe are more trouble than their work or take too much effort, and their energy gets drained easily from putting in this effort, this type of thing. I feel like they have kind of an underactive solar plexus. You know what I mean? When it comes to kind of like carving out a life for themselves. All right. And again, I don't think I'm not getting evil. I'm just feeling like they're a little like, I mean, fine for now, pile number 2, if you're trying to have fun, but I don't really think this is like your long-term partner, okay, is what I'm kind of getting. I mean, not because they wouldn't want you, but just because they're not really like as vivacious or as, vixen-y as you. For guys, what's the equivalent of vivacious vixen? Ventriloquist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the studly, hot, handsome. Like, I feel like this person is just kind of like not with it. Like, they can do it and they can have fun and be wild and make, be happy and things like that in a connection, especially like sexually. But I feel like feelings wise, they kind of come short. Okay. We have Aquarius and we have air energy. Okay. I mentioned Libra energy earlier. We could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I do feel like there is somebody here, okay? Besides this, bitch-ass couple over here, was there an Aquarius or someone that had it? Not to pick on the Aquarians, okay? But were you with an Aquarian who was very non-emotional and didn't have any... I was going to actually mention Aquarius earlier when this card came up, but I didn't want to pick on the Aquarians, because I know Aquarius always gets pegged as not having any emotions. But I do feel like for some of you here, there was an Aquarian who knew exactly what they were doing and showed you two faces and was very manipulative and fucked up. And I do feel like this person is evil. Okay, I do. All right, this couple over here, it's borderline for me with them, okay? I mean, just more like a bitch-ass couple, okay? But, whatever, like they can go away. This situation though, this Aquarius situation here, I knew exactly what I was doing, hiding the truth from you. That to me is feeling more evil. And actually when I was pre-shuffling, I just was looking through all the cards in general and I saw this one and I thought to myself, if this card comes up because of the image on it, because it looks pretty evil, the image does, I thought if this card comes up, then it means there is someone evil in this reading, okay? And look at it. It's here in your reading, okay? And I feel like you guys are wise to this, though. Like, you know it. With this air here, you know, Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael energy protecting you. I feel like you guys are already aware of it deeply, okay? You just don't want anything to do with it anymore, or you're moving away from it. We have fire and passion. Wow, look at you, pile number 2. I feel like it's time for you to unleash your passion and let go of the past and clear your mind and greet the new day. Move it forward. Have passion for what you're doing. Have pride in yourself, right? I don't think you're going to go too far with that because I feel you're an intelligent person. You're not going to like go too far on the whole pride thing. But Spirit is saying be audacious, be fiery, be passionate, be who you always wanted to be. Who cares about everybody else, okay? I mean, I feel like you guys do care about other people. I know you do, pile number 2, but at the same time right now, Spirit is telling you like value movement and passion and awareness over comfort with anyone in your life, okay? Can people really keep up with you, pile number 2, in that regard, okay? But let's go ahead and get some initials, okay? I feel like this is important for you, pile number 2, that I get these initials right. So let me, I always try to get it right for you guys, but let's go ahead and get it, okay? We have a Y, we have a D, we have an O, Yod in astrology. Do you guys know what a yod is? The finger of God, or a yod, okay? Interesting. For those of you that are into astrology, there's a yod. Let's see what else here. For pile number 2. We have E, okay? Day, D-E-Y, doe. Like a doe, like a deer in headlights, right? I feel like, yes, you were like a deer in headlights maybe before. Pile number 2, when you were younger maybe, but not anymore, okay? Doe, a deer, a female deer. That's so cute. Anyway, we have yes. Hey now, yes, do. Pile number 2, yes, to do your new creative ventures and ideas. We have F. We have F here. And we have a Q, LGBTQ. Some of you may identify with the LGBT. And if you're wondering, like, should I be in the LGBT? Yeah, you should be. Or should I consider myself as part of LGBTQ? Yes, I feel you should. Yeah, go for it, pile number 2. Go for it, baby. I like it. End of day. Do you need to get something to someone by end of day here? Are you watching a reading, but you're like, shit, I gotta get that done by I feel like Desi or Des is here. Desire, Desi, like as a name, okay? Soy is also here. We have G, God. Yes, that person really thought they were God and controlled you or whatever. But also some of you guys may be like looking and reading about your spiritual path and things like that and what you believe or don't believe. And Spirit is just saying, yeah, go for it. Okay. The fog has cleared. Okay. Spirit is wanting to clear the fog on this, in this reading for you guys. Okay. Soggy, like someone who feels very soggy. I feel like you're not into that soggy comfort energy anymore. You guys are pushing away from that. And we have J here. J. Jess or Jessica is showing up in the reading. Your name, their name, first name, last name. Jessie could be here too. All right. P. What's P? Okay. Goose. Goose, silly goose. Maybe someone said that. I don't know. But goose is here. What else? What else here? Joey and Joe is here too. All right. Let's see what else here. What else here for pile number 2, Spirit? What else here? Okay, let me get these. We have an A. Okay, I feel like this A is important to some of you guys here. There's an A, all right? We have soda here, and I feel like we have the energy of juggling something too. And jog. Maybe some of you like to jog or go for jogs. PJs is here. I feel, do you guys like PJs? We have B. All right, SOB. Yeah, somebody in your life, this energy over here was really SOB type of energy, okay? And dog. Dogs are God, right? Does everyone know that dog is God spelled backwards? Aw, isn't that cute? Yeah, it's so cute. Saggy. Like some of you may feel like, I got saggy boobies or whatever. I want to get one of those whatever things. Do whatever you want, pile number 2. And you know, the better, the more boob, the merrier, I feel like, pile number 2, okay? Saber, something about a saber here. Okay, Raj as a name here, Jab. Did I mention Paris earlier? Was I saying something about Paris? Anyway, sad, S-A-D. Yeah, you guys are done being sad, okay? Like you're just done being sad about everything. You just want to move on and enjoy life and kick your heels up and have a good time. We have dab, so maybe some of you like to dab. Rad, like you guys are rad, pile number 2, okay? You're very rad, your energy is rad. A lot of people like your rad energy. Who cares about the haters? Sarah, I feel like, is here too. Far, F-A-R, like far out. Like some people, you may be a little too far out for some people, but who cares? Like whatever, you know, they can just keep going. Safe and comfort, right? Maybe in the past you valued comfort and safety over just kind of moving forward and doing your passion and putting it out there, okay? But I feel like this is kind of changing. Of course, we want to feel safe. You know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to feel safe and comfortable in life, but I also feel like sometimes we can hold ourselves back because we're being too safe or too comfortable, okay? We have jobs or job. So maybe some of you are looking at a job or you're wondering about a job right now or some new venture or a new creative idea here, all right? And rag or rags here too. Anyway, pile number, I'm also getting Arkansas here with the AR, okay? Bar, B-A-R, bar. Did somebody here think about taking the bar exam at one point, but also just a bar in general, like going to a bar? Maybe you met this person over here at the bar. Anyway, pile number 2, that's what I'm getting. Do I see Jared here? Jar? Yeah, Jared, I'm just missing the E, okay? But anyway, thank you so much, my beautiful pile number 2s. I will go ahead and see you over on the extended reading. For those of you that would like to meet me there, I would be happy to see you over there, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 2. If that resonated with you, please like the video. It does help me to like move forward and get my work out there. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. And then you won't miss any videos. Take care, everybody. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. I'm gonna reorganize things over here. Let's do it. A little drink. Okay, clear the energy. Let's do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called, Are They Evil or Just Misguided? As I told you in the beginning, I'm not judge and jury over anyone's soul, but we are going to take a look at the energy and what's going on and what this person has meant for you or is meaning for you. Okay, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and get into it. We will have initials at the end of the reading, so stick around for that to verify your reading. And we will have an extended reading as well. For those of you that would like to join me on my Vimeo channel, there is a link in the description box below that will take you there. All right, pile number 3, let's get into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number 3s who come here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium here between you and pile number 3, please, and thank you. Humming, humming, humming. Have you guys been humming to yourself lately, or like ho hum? Because I'm getting that kind of energy. Do singers do that before they warm up the voice? Do they hum? Maybe some of you here are singers, or, I mean, there are such a thing as voice actors too, or just actors in general. What else for my pile number 3, Spirit? What else? I feel like some of you have a nice voice. If there are men watching this pile, I feel like you have a sexy voice, or you got that thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else here. Perturbed, like someone feeling a bit perturbed about something, or like questioning something, like, so maybe that'll come up in your reading, pile number 3. What else here? I just heard the reading rainbow, so maybe some of you heard of that when you were younger, or is this reading rainbow still around? I don't even know what that is, but it just came up. Maybe there's something about a book with a rainbow in it, something reading rainbow. My Little Pony, pile number 3. That's cute, isn't it? Let's see. I feel like some of you guys have like a pile number 3, like you got a cute butt, like a My Little Pony. What are you telling me, Spirit? What are you telling me for pile number 3? Spirit, come on now. Anyway, it's like a rump, you know? I feel like you got a healthy rump, or a firm rump, but it's like a rump to grab onto. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3, I'll stop there. What else for my pile number 3s? Okay, I just heard Saturn, or Saturnalia, which is like Christmas or the Christmas holiday. Also Saturn. Maybe some of you are having Saturn returns, or you're just learning about Saturn. The rings of Saturn, pile number 3. I just heard a purposeful extraction. What's going on with that? What type of thing are we extracting that's on purpose? Okay, some type of extraction. Don't tell me it's a tooth thing, pile number 3. Literally, do not tell me that. That's like my worst nightmare. Anyway, pile number 3, let's see. Yeah, I just heard the Black Plague. So you guys are like, yeah, I feel like the Black Plague is worse than that, but yeah, it's high up there. Anyway, pile number 3, what else for pile number 3? Okay, I just heard Walk Like an Egyptian by, that's also an old song by the Bangles, but maybe some of you are into Egyptian culture, or you have background, like family background from there. What else for my pile number 3s? I just heard spice it up, or a spike in something, you know, like a spike in something, or spicing something up as well. It could be a dish that you're like spicing up, or just spicing up something. I feel like you guys are like adding spices, and you're like, yep, like the more, like more, like we need more flavor, that type of thing. And then you taste it and you're like, okay, maybe a little more. And maybe people are like, do you ever stop? Pile number 3, I like it. I love it when people are enthusiastic about things like that. Like they get really into how things taste or how they feel. And they're like, okay, one more thing to like make it perfect, you know? I kind of like that. I think it's really cute. Pile number 3. Maybe people like your exciting kind of vibe. What else for pile? I think you tend to raise other people's spirits, pile number 3, and that's, people like being around you. I feel like some of you always look like you have a secret that you're going to tell, but you're just like being cute. You know how people go up to, like, look at my hands, right? They go up to other people and they're like, hey, you know, like that type of thing. Like you kind of always have that look on your face that you have a secret, and people are like, what's going on? Anyway, or like that smile, like you know what's going on or you heard something type of energy, okay? I mean, does someone like to get the hot gossip from you at work? Pile number 3, is that a thing for you? Let's go ahead, and I feel like you guys are like always in the know or something, or you always look like you've got that last piece of info. We could have Mercury energy here, Gemini, air sign energy. Let's see what else for pile number 3. Okay, practical efforts. I feel like you guys just want to, you are very uplifting and all of that, but I feel like you guys just want to see more progress in your goals lately and in your practical efforts, okay? I just heard marshland, marshland. Maybe you saw something about that, or you saw some documentary on environmentalism or something about the environment. What else for pile number 3? Or maybe you're looking at some land development, or someone in your family is about developing some piece of land in the future, or for the family, or maybe someone in your family did that. But I am seeing something about like some, although on a marshland, I don't think you would like develop that. All right. But anyway, I'm hearing like dogs barking right now. Actually, there are dogs barking, but it just became aware to me. So maybe there are around you. I'm getting scissors or scissoring as well. I feel like my fingers are like scissors or scissoring. You know the whole saying, pile number 3, don't run with scissors. Let's go ahead and get into it for my beautiful pile number 3s, okay? Page of Pentacles. Wow, look at you guys. Yay, you're so cute. You try so hard. You lift other people's up. Look at you holding the big yellow sun over your head. Like, yay. It just reminded me of that. Why are you working so hard? The world is ending. It's the apocalypse. Anyway, let's get going. We have the 8 of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Pile number, I'm just going to get out a few cards here. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy, okay? And we have the Fool. And yeah, I mean, I feel like sometimes you guys are like very sweet, caring, and nice to others, but if there have ever been people around you that have tried to make a fool of you for the way that you are, or just for, you know, just for the way you are and the way that you trust in life and you trust in others. And, you know, I'm also just getting this whole like not taking no for an answer and just tackling life head on the way that you do. I feel like Spirit is shining a light on that for you right now with this Hermit energy. I feel like your guide is actually coming through in this reading to shine a light on a couple of people in your life, maybe 1 or 2, pile number 3, who really don't have what it takes to kind of live life the way that you do. And maybe in the past you were, you know, like people looked at you as like you were being misguided. I feel like your guides were leading you on the right path all along, okay? And maybe at times you did feel confused, and there could have been people around you that took advantage of that and took advantage of the confusion, maybe. I also feel like sometimes people ask you questions that they already know the answer to, you know, and they get you all going in things and get you all working in things and doing things for them, but they could actually be doing it for them themselves. They just don't want to try. You know what I mean? Pile number 3. And I feel like, you know, maybe you're like, yeah, it's damn right evil when people do that. I mean, I feel like it's like a lot of people like raising their hand and being like, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? And you're like, okay. Yeah. Also, I do feel like there was someone that turned their back on you, pile number 3, when you needed them most, when you were starting out at something, or when you were just kind of alone in the world. Maybe you went to a new place, or you started a new profession, you started a new job, or you know, were just moving from one phase of your life to the other. And essentially you were alone on your own, and it was very daunting, and you had to kind of like figure things out on your own here with this Page of Pentacles. And maybe from a young age, really be wise from a very young age, okay? And I feel like there is somebody here who turned their back on you and acted like they didn't know what you were going through, or that you would be just fine, okay? And that's actually making me feel pretty sad, pile number 3. Like, that to me feels very abandoning. That could have been a parent or someone in your life, like someone else. I'm getting a father energy as well. Some of you may have had fathers that really failed you in a lot of ways, okay? But it's making me, and I feel like you guys are such like sweet, happy, like helping type of people, and you have such a great energy. Like, who would ever want to leave you that kind of way? You know what I mean? And I feel like this person is a coward, and if they're still alive, I mean, maybe some of them aren't here because I got Saturn and all the blackness here. Saturn is also like the father type of energy, but for those of you, I feel this person is like going to carry like the shame of having done that to you for a long time, okay? And I feel like there was a time in the world when you really needed a lot of help, or you needed guidance, or you needed clarity, but there wasn't anyone to do that for you. And I feel like from a very young age, you guys really had to, you know, take things on for yourself and really like figure out how the world was, even on a practical level. You know what I mean? And man, pile number 3, it's hitting my heart chakra. We're going to go and get more information here too, but I do feel like, and there could have been a couple people in your life that did this to you. I feel like there was a main person that did this to you, like someone, like a parent, or like a best friend, or just somebody who turned their back on you when you really, really needed them, when you were at a point in your life when you were very fresh and new to something and you could have used someone's help, okay? You survived anyway, and you did it on your own, pile number 3. And I also feel like there could have been a couple of friends or other people around you who ask you a lot and ask you for help with things, or ask you to do a lot for them, when at times they are not there for you. You know what I mean? Do you know how those fair weather people, fair weather friends are? People that have turned their back on you and left you kind of holding the bag, okay? But pile number 3, like at the end of the day, you are victorious, and you are prevailing over all of this, okay? And your spirit guide here is helping you push through any confusion and any sense of being lost or alone, okay, is what I'm getting, pile number 3. We have renewal and spark. Wow, I feel like your guide is here saying, like, if some of you have been feeling very tired, or, you know, empty, or just, I'm not sure what to do next, I feel like your guide is coming through here to renew that for you, okay? Birds could be of high importance for you guys, like the vulture or the hawk or the raven, just a type of bird here. I feel like birds maybe around you are a sign for you. I do feel like there was someone in your life that tried to take your spark, okay? That tried to, like, left you high and dry and tried to take your spark. All right, pile number 3. And I do think that that's evil. I do. Like, people asking you at work like a ton of questions and annoying you because you know more of what's going on. I feel like that's not really evil. Those are just misguided people that don't really know what they're doing. Okay, pile number 3. I mean, we have to bring some lightness into the reading here. But I mean, I feel like whatever you felt like was not in you anymore or left you in the dark, I feel like your spark is coming back, okay? Ooh, my God. We have spirit guides and assistants, but it came out reversed. And I do feel like some of you guys feel like your spirit guides maybe like misguided you into a situation that wasn't good for you. And it's okay to be critical of your spirit guides. I mean, one time I got really pissed off at my guides. I was like, you know, it didn't need to go that far. That was a bit much, okay? Anyway, but I mean, also I feel like spirit is saying there are some people who you have very strong guide, all right? You have a very, very strong guide who's helped you through some very complicated situations and you've come out on top, okay? Even since you were a child. I feel like there are other people around you who have guidance from their spirit guides, but they don't take it and they don't care. And then maybe they need you to do things for them and to help them. And the thing is I feel like that kind of plays on some of the trauma that you went through maybe when you were a child, okay? And some people aren't listening to spirit. They're misguided, okay? That type of energy, to me, that's not evil. It's just misguided, you know, all over the place, okay? This whole abandonment thing, though, and leaving you high and dry and taking your spark and all of this to me, though, is evil. Integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and values? Yeah, I don't think you could ever abandon anyone I mean, I feel like sometimes a lot of people need things from you, pile number 3, so it may be a lot and it may wear you down at times. And I feel like sometimes you go back and forth because you don't want to be like the person that did this to you and not guide you. You know what I mean? And not guide them. Because I feel like that can be kind of a trigger for you guys to like leave people high and dry on their own to kind of like figure things out, because it doesn't really align with your integrity, which just tells me that whatever this person did to you, like they had no integrity. You know what I mean? They have no fucking integrity. Pile number 3, they don't, not any, I have to tell you. For some of you, this could have been a mother too, okay? We have I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date, okay? I feel like you guys are at a new beginning here with love as well. And you may be getting a lot of attention in the future from at least a couple of people and then maybe a few more on the fringes here. I do feel like somebody likes you, but I feel like sometimes you guys like people that can be abandoning or turning their back on you and not acting in integrity, okay? And I think this has been like a real shitty life lesson. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to go, oh, the life lessons, la 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 la, right? But some of the life lessons are just like, what is going on, you know? And that's where we can get kind of pissed off at our guides. But your guides are like, we've always been leading you through this. Even if you felt like we weren't there, we were there guiding you every time. Every time you triumphed over something, and even in your failures, we've always been there with you, because there's something to learn from everything here. And not many souls could literally start with nothing, the fool, 0, and find their way to the hermit, find themselves, find their inner value, find their integrity, persevere over many difficult, challenging situations, Page of Pentacles, okay? And you may attract people because you have that energy about you, pile number 3. But I feel like maybe sometimes you guys maybe throw yourself into relationships or romances because it's like, wow, you know, exciting. But then these things can kind of happen. We have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction, okay? Yeah, I feel this is you guys, your spirit guides helping you to renew your heart and heal yourself here and triumph over this, the triumph of light over the darkness. Now, I'm okay with the darkness. Hey, you know, I get down with the sickness just like everybody else, pile number 3. I mean, but I feel like there is a light within you that needed to be elevated. And I feel like that's what's happening right now, is your heart is healing and this is getting elevated. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, okay? Well, okay, maybe some people in your life that you feel abandoned you, like a couple relationships, up to 2 relationships or friendships here. I mean, that implies that they knew what they were doing, but acted like they didn't know. Eight of Swords is like, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm not listening. Spirit guides reversed. But then you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Well, then why? Like, to me, that's a little incongruent there. All right. And I don't really like that too much. Okay. We have the Hanged Woman here instead of the Hanged Man in this deck. And I feel like sometimes in life you may have felt like people fed you a load of crap. You know what I mean? And if you just would have known the truth from the beginning, you wouldn't have even freaking bothered. You know what I'm saying? And people that have led you, that have led you astray or fed you a load of crap, these people are very, very lost individuals. And a lot of people don't realize what they have until it's gone, okay? And I feel like some people purposely keeping you in the dark from knowing certain things, all right? And the people who fed you a load of crap and kept you in the dark about things and got you to trust them even though they were feeding you a load of crap, that is evil. If you have any like exes like that, I'm seeing up to 2 exes here. If you have 2 exes like that, their energy is getting called out right now in this reading as well, pile number 3. And maybe they didn't do as badly as what this parental figure did in your life or someone in your formative years did. But what they did was also very lacking in integrity and very ballless on multiple levels. And it is trailing into that evil type of territory. You know what I mean? It's trailing there. It's kind of trailing there. We have the King of Swords here, so we could have air sign energy. But again, I feel like this is somebody who, some of you could have been involved with an air sign, or maybe you're an air sign here. I'm also getting this person could be like a Taurus, or they could be an earth sign, okay? But Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like there was somebody who was insistent in getting their way with you. And also pile number 3, I just want to say, for those of you that have been, this is a very hard topic for me to bring up, okay? I know I apologize if this is triggering for people, but if there was someone in your life who like took advantage of you sexually, I feel pile number 3 is something that I'm getting here. And that could be like a date, someone that you went out on a date with that did this to you, or it could have been somebody that did this to you when you were younger. This is very evil, okay? And either you were too young to know what happened, or you didn't consent, or you were passed out, or whatever happened, pile number 3. I just want to tell you that I hope that person rots in hell. And, I hope they choke on their big fat tongue. You know what I'm saying? This person is very ogreish, and they're very disgusting, and I hate them. All right, pile number 3. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but it is coming up. And so I feel like I have to tell that. And I do feel for those of you that have been through an experience like that and you didn't see it coming from a mile away, or something happened to you when you were a child, I feel like Spirit is like, that is fucking evil to the core, okay? Yeah. I was kind of getting sick after I was shuffling these cards for this reading, and I was like, I know something is going to come up, okay? And all the piles had very different vibes, but this is the shark pile, okay? There definitely was someone that tried to take advantage of you, I feel. It says, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth, okay? Somebody who is trying to take what's yours. Material wealth, physical wealth, emotional wealth. Spirit telling you guys, always take care of yourself first, and always put yourself first in your heart, in your renewal, in your spark, in your healing, because there are sharks in the world. There truly is. And people who don't know that, I mean, it's a rude awakening when we open our eyes to that fact in the world, that there are literally people in this world who are evil, you know, and they don't care what they do to other people, especially sometimes to children, which is just horrible. Pile number 3, okay? We have feather here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Absolutely. This person who turned their back on you and was out of your life like a feather that blew away and was very not dependable, okay? Someone you know is undependable and insecure and and a user with this shark energy, maliciously using others, okay? I am getting narcissistic and, you know, energy in this pile number 3, okay? I am getting that here. I wasn't getting that as much in the other piles, but I'm getting it here. We have quill, get back to the basics. Yeah, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, renewal, spark, healing heart. If some of you had a partner that pretended to like you and took advantage of you and, you know, really, really hurt you with this shark energy, was very insincere and disappeared out of your life. I mean, this person has no integrity, and this whole situation, see where my hand is on the reading? This whole situation over here is amoral, illegal, in some cases illegal, what these people did to you, wrong, amoral, illegal, and completely lacking in integrity. And I feel pile number 3, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say psychopathic as well, okay? But Spirit, okay, this part over here, I just want to pounce on it, okay? And with a knife. But anyway, pile number 3, let's keep going. We have get back to basics. Okay, Spirit's redirecting me like, Natalie, get back to basics of the reading. January, okay? So there could have been somebody whose birthday was in January. Also, I feel like someone continually always missed your birthday. January birthdays would be Capricorn or Aquarius. Maybe you have that in their chart, or this person did. But somebody who would always put you on the back burner and would never like appreciate you. And I feel many times wouldn't even like be there on special occasions for you, okay? And I feel like your heart is healing from this right now. And it's unfreezing and it's warming and it's renewing and you're getting back to basics again, okay? Space. Yeah, the Fool never felt so alone, right? At the edge of that cliff, looking out like there's nothing else around them. That can be very, very scary. Also, this Hermit going into the blackness, going into the void. Like, you know, I feel like almost pile number 3, when you incarnated, it's like you got thrust into, I'm trying not to be dramatic, pile number 3, but for those of you that had a very challenging childhood, like where you had to do everything yourself and looked after yourself and all of that, I feel like it's almost like you were thrust into a black hole of some sort, okay? And I feel like what you need right now from all this stuff over here, even if it was like a recent relationship too, you do need a lot of space from this. And you do need the space to heal your heart, and you do need time to take care of yourself, okay? And you need space also from, if there's a lot of people in your environment, because they know that you're not like an abandoning person and you try to help everyone and be there for everyone. If people are like at work, always coming up to you, questions, I need help, like overtaxing you, etc. I feel like Spirit's like, yeah, you do need some space from that, okay? It's okay to take space. It doesn't mean like you're not being a good person if you need to take space, okay? We have stop here. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like someone, okay, was there a relationship? It could have been a friendship or a romantic relationship where someone was so back and forth with you. Like they were here, then they were not here. They're like, you don't know how hard it was to let you go, but then they're not listening to you. Then they're acting like they want to be with you. Then they're telling you, stop, I don't want to go any further. Like it's just a back and forth clusterfuck. And I feel like for you, pile number 3, you really need to be with the Page of Pentacles here. You really need to be with somebody who is not flaky, okay? I feel like you guys are like, well, Then you have to get rid of all the air signs. No, I'm just kidding. Pile number 3. But I feel like for you to be with someone like this is very, it's a reenactment of old trauma, and it is not good for you. Even if this person literally didn't know their ass from their head and was very misguided and all over the place, this type of person is not gonna be healthy or safe for you. This type of human being, whether it's a friend or a lover, this type of human being does not represent safety for you, okay? Which I want you guys to be over here, healing your heart, getting back to basics, putting, your life into the good things in life, okay? Tiger, ooh, I like it. Here's your spirit guide coming through right now. Very fierce for those of you that resonate with big cat energy. Also high priestess energy. Some of you here are very intuitive. I'm getting chills right now, so I know it's true. You're very intuitive. You're very connected to your intuition. You're connected to the archetype of the high priestess. You're channelers. I feel like I'm channeling right now. I feel like I'm channeling harder than I've channeled in a while, pile number 3, okay? I feel like for you, channeling is like a tangible thing, and it's very fiery the way that you channel. It's not just unemotional air energy. It's very fiery, watery, and passionate, okay? And I feel like your guides your animal totems are here too, watching over you and protecting you, pile number 3, okay? We have earthworm. And you know what? The earthworm, here's what I want to show you about these people that abandoned you and left you, pile number 3. These people that betrayed you, okay? Here's what I want to show you. I want to show you you versus them, okay? Here's you. You're the tiger. You're proud. You're strong. You're capable. You're determined. You make things happen in life. You're intuitive. You go with your instincts, okay? And you just need space and healing in order to do that. And then it's all firing on all cylinders for you, pile number 3. Compare this to the earthworm, to the people that have been truly evil to you in your life. They are cowards. They are nothing but a little ant or earthworm. And earthworms, I'm not trying to pick on them. But these are people, the symbolism is here though. These are people that are cowards, that lack integrity. These are people that do not know how to live on the earth plane with integrity, okay? And they run, they hide from situations. They are cowards, and they don't have anything to offer anyone. And that's why they go bury their head, no excuse for the way they acted. But look at your energy compared to theirs. You're a tiger, they're an earthworm. And that's the fucked up thing. For those of you where this was apparent, they were so incapable that literally they're a tiny little earthworm compared to you who's a tiger. Your spirits are very different. If this was for those of you that grew up in a situation like this, your spirit is very, very different than this person, okay? And you're much braver than this person. You're much more fierce than this person. And I know maybe it didn't feel that way at times when you were really struggling. I feel sad. Pile number 3, it's hitting me in my heart. But I feel like I just want you guys to take note of this, because this is your energy, tiger. Their energy is an earthworm. And you know what? That's pathetic. They can go to hell for all I care, pile number 3. We have earth. Yeah. I think it's very important. I mean, space can feel scary too, especially when we've dealt with people like running from us and leaving us. Space can feel very scary, you know what I mean? And, maybe that's why sometimes you guys are helping a lot of people or doing things, because it's hard to just be in that space of feeling alone, But I also feel like you guys really do, with the earth here coming up, you guys do need to ground yourself, take care of yourself physically. I feel like some of these things could have had a physical effect on you too. And I do think there is not only heart healing going on, but physical healing going on, and you guys need this space in order to do that, okay? Pile number 3, you really, really do. We could have earth signs here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Saturn, wow. Wow, I forget, did I mention Saturn? And I was channeling Saturn. Did I say Saturn? I feel like I said it, and maybe it was pile number 2. I literally mentioned Saturn, okay? I think it was pile 2. Maybe some of you watched pile number 2. And this is just a confirmation. Saturn, you know, sometimes difficulties, challenges, and you know, my astrology teacher always says that wherever Saturn is in our chart is where we are going to be experiencing a lot of intense learning in this lifetime. So find Saturn in your chart and know that wherever it is, whatever house it's in, sign it's in, aspects it's making, that is a big area of learning for you in this lifetime. And, you know, there is something here about not giving up with Saturn. And also with Saturn, I feel like some of you for the first 19 years of your life, or your whole childhood was eaten up by Saturn. You know how Saturn devoured his children in the mythology of Saturn? I feel like the first 19 years of your life was really taken up by this survival energy of being with Saturn, okay? It does get better. Like Saturn gives wealth later on in life. It gives benefits later on in life for our hard work and our discipline, okay? And I feel like you guys are children of Saturn, pile number 3. And, you know, children of the dark night, children of Saturn, you guys are that. And I mean, it's only the toughest souls get that kind of thing going on, pile number 3. I can tell you that right now. And I do think there is a need for healing and softness and letting others help lift you up, because I feel you guys lift a lot of other people up too, okay? Also, Saturn is about karma. And here is the Lord God masculine, all right? So for those of you that had a father that was very abandoning, especially for those of you that went through religious trauma as well, on top of all of this, I definitely feel like someone is getting karma, okay? Whether they're on this plane, earth plane or not, because Saturn will make everything equal at the end of the day. Someone wrote in my comments one time, at the end of the day, the bill always arrives. You know what I mean? So you've been working so hard to get out of this, pile number 3, your whole life, I feel. And, you know, some people were they had no integrity and they had no intention to follow through on the things that they did in this lifetime, okay? And, you know, I mean, I don't control anyone's karma. You don't either. Our guides don't. That is between them and God, or whatever God is, okay? Or them and the universe. But I do feel like there is an issue here with someone having to grow up early and really take on like practical duties themselves here, okay? And I do feel like there was a masculine influence growing up, pile number 3, that could have been a very, you know, evil influence in your life, okay? And some of you may have had a parent that was addicted to drugs as well. I'm not saying drugs are evil. I'm just saying, you know, if somebody left you and abandoned you and you had to do everything on your own, I feel like that is evil, okay? Pile number 3, especially when that's done to children. So my loves, we are going, and damn it, I don't want to end we're going to do initials. We're not ending the reading yet, okay? But I feel like all this Earth, Saturn, and masculine energy here, though, is showing you guys how far you've come and just how much you've been able to tackle the experiences that were thrown at you at life. And now I feel like it's a time for renewal and healing. 555 in your reading right now. It is, look at my clock, 555, there it is. And 555 is a challenge number, okay? Souls that come into this lifetime with a lot of challenge that make it really, really far. The Hermit's gonna make it farther than anyone, let me tell you, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and get some initials. Let's get some initials here for my pile number 3's. Initials, please. We have V, okay? I think V is the first time that came up. Vi, we could have Vi or Violet. VIF. IVF. Is someone here working on IVF, in vitro fertilization? IVF, okay? Or did someone here have trouble conceiving? Interesting. IVF, okay? 5. We're missing the E, but if we had the E here, it would be 5, and it was literally 555 in your reading. So that's a huge confirmation from Spirit, okay? Yeah, you're at the center here. You make everything work. Pile number 3, good for you. We have an R, okay? Okay, yeah, we have fur. Maybe you guys have fur babies and you love them. That's cute if you do. Pile number 3. We have an M. Okay, for some of you, this could have been your mother that did this, not your father, but I mean, you know what I mean when I was talking about a parental figure, okay? From FRUM, isn't that a last name? Can't that be a last name? I don't know. Yeah. Are some of you MILFs? Pile number 3, are you a MILF? Or a DILF. Okay, we're just missing the L, but we would have MILF or DILF. Dime, you're a real, like, you know, you shine, pile number 3, okay? I feel like sometimes you felt like people were trying to get rid of you at times, you know, and I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, pile number 3, about that, okay? We have movie here. Maybe some of you like watching movies. Door 4, I feel like could be here too. Doom. Did some of you guys feel like you were doomed when you were growing up? You're not, okay? You're making your way through this, all right? We have 4, the number 4 here. 4, 5. Could be 45 or the number 5. Moderator. I'm getting like the word moderator here. Maybe some of you are moderators, but we have WRW, okay? MF, motherfucker, right? Let's see what else. What else here for my beautiful, what else here for pile number 3, Spirit? What else here? Okay. I was like, let my intuition guide me. I got a few here. We have C. See you. Yeah, your spirit guides see you for sure. Okay. They see everything you're doing. Dow. Dow. Maybe some of you like to invest. Dow Jones. We have Y. Do it yourself. DIY. Like that's you guys. Your whole life, every day. Do it yourself, you know. But I feel now it's time to let other people help you, and it's time to get some space and healing for yourself. Okay. See you. Yeah, see you later type thing going on here. See you on the other side, right, of this lifetime to some people. We have body. Yeah, definitely here's something for you guys about your body and taking care of your body and the things that you need to do to order to take care of yourself or heal from a body perspective, okay? FWB, friends with benefits. So maybe some of you are entertaining a friends with benefits right now. Fob, like a key fob. We have Fido. Okay, that's cute. And I saw something else here too. We have body. Oh, Moby, the musician is here. For those of you that like Moby, okay. We have an A, okay. The Bay. Maybe you guys live on a bay somewhere. See you in the Bay, or like San Francisco Bay. Dumb, D-U-M-B, like dummy. Some of you grow up with someone calling you a dummy or making you feel dumb. Pile number 3, I'm sorry. That is, I can't with whoever these people are from your childhood, okay? We have an N here, an N, okay? Ban. Certain people have been banned from your life for sure. Maybe some people would like to see you banned, but it isn't going to happen, pile number 3. From your abundance, from your life, from what you're trying to do here. I feel like yes, no. The name, I feel like Dylan is here, or Day, see you another day type of thing. Maybe you guys had a parent that was like that. Foam, like foaming at the mouth. Okay. Someone could have OD'd or like foaming at the mouth. Okay. NWA. Maybe some of you listened to NWA growing up. I heard it when I was growing up. Uno. Do you guys like to play games or like Uno? I'm going to get 2 more for you, pile number 3, okay? Fodder. I feel like a lot of this is fodder for your work or what you do in life or your creativity, like the way you stand out in ways. Pile number 3. Okay, we have a Z. Z. Zoom. Maybe you guys are on Zoom a lot. D-A-D-D-Y, dad or daddy is definitely here. We have J, jaw. Maybe some of you working on healing your facial muscles or healing your body. Let's see what else for pile number 3, nab. I feel like people are like, yeah, can I just talk to you for a second? Get a little bit of your time. And you guys are like, leave me alone. I got too much to do. I'm getting California energy here. Maybe someone here is from California. We have Q as well. Maybe some of you identify with the LGBTQ community here. Let's see, anything else I want to point out? Roy, the name Roy is here. Door, let's see, anything else? Yeah, I feel like it was all a bit much, wasn't it? Pile number 3, some of these things. Anyway, I think there's more things here, but I think I'm gonna leave it there, pile number 3. You can see the letters and know if you see your first name, last name, your initial, their initial, you can identify it here, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number 3s. And for those of you that would like to continue to the extended reading with me, it looks like there's a friends with benefits situation going on or something like that. We'll just dive more into the energy in general of your reading, pile number 3. There's a link in the description box below to my YouTube or to my Vimeo channel. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for being here today and take care.